This video is brought to you by Squarespace, the fast and easy way to make a beautiful website. Good morning! I don't think there's any not annoying way to start a video. Honestly, sometimes I want to come in here and just go, good morning! I feel like I've had a really good sleep. The spring summer vibes are going outside. It's lovely and bright here in a Brooklyn loft today. It won't look like it to you because I'm obviously going to string this vlog together in a nice little story for you guys, but the truth is I've barely picked up the camera. Out there doing stuff, taking a bunch of little trips. Seen in my last vlog, actually maybe you didn't because like 10,000 of you I think missed out because I posted a random midweek vlog. It was a bit of a scheduling conflict. The Sunday vlog went up on a Wednesday, so who knows, you might have a double bill lined up for you today. I think it was called Calling Opportunity into Existence. I will leave it down below in my description as I usually do. Actually a really nice vlog, so much nice b-roll, and I was gutted people didn't see it. I was in the Catskills again on this little kind of retreat spa getaway at Puyallup, but it was gorgeous. Like the landscape, the spa, the cabin in the woods. And then I've also just come back from Atlanta, Georgia and Augusta, Georgia to meet some members of my boyfriend's extended family that live here, which was amazing. Kind of off-brand, but very cool experience. I got to go to the Masters golf tournament, which is one of the biggest tournaments. No, we're not rich. It was just grandfather has lifetime tickets for like the last 30 years. Amazing, kind of once in a lifetime opportunity to go. So that was pretty cool. What I do have for you though is an absolutely hilarious clip of me looking very golf girl, heavily invested in Shane Lowry. Like, look at this. I'm absolutely dead. My concentration face. Ketchup out of the way. Let me show you what I'm wearing. Ignore the toesies, but I am absolutely loving these new jeans that I got. They're kind of a grey khaki, I would say, from Naked or NAKD. I am a huge fan of Josephine. She does this kind of more sustainable collection with them. I just thought I'd recommend them because, you know, I'm a fan of a vintage Levi's, and I feel like because these have the proper button closure, they do this kind of like creasy thing on jeans, which I like. And the way when you have a zipper and you sit down, it gets really bulgy. I feel like with a button closure, you don't. So there's the outfit and the update about why I've been a bit flaky and not on top of comments. So I'm sorry about that. Bear with me for another couple of weeks. Also just been very wrapped up trying to push other projects over the line, namely Love is Sunday. This vlog, I'm officially announcing the drop of volume 2. I listened to you guys. I included a lot of stuff that you asked for in volume 2. So I'm very excited, and I'm not going to take up too much of the vlog with it. I am very proud and very excited of our little 13K strong community over on the Love is Sunday Instagram page, and just seeing everyone in the stuff from volume 1 has been really exciting. Like, look at this color lineup. I honestly don't know how I've kept this stuff quiet because I've had the stuff for weeks. I've been sharing it on close friends. One of the main things that you asked for were tote bags, so I'm doing them in 2 different colors and 2 different sizes, but like the print looks so lovely on there. That's it up close, and I've really rigorously tested these and washed them, and the print is still perfect. I got the standard tote bag size and then this slightly wider large version, and they are all organic, eco-made totes from eConscious. I mean, obviously it's a tote, it's not groundbreaking. Great quality, and I also love that they're stitched with a flat bottom, so your stuff just kind of sits nicer in there. I don't know, that's just a personal detail that I like, that I don't see on a lot of totes. The second thing you guys asked for was a crew neck sweater that wasn't cropped. So ta-da! This is the unisex sweater. Tested it, it's really comfy, it's not too light, not too thick. Coming into spring, summer, I was kind of aware of that. That is why I've called it the Just Perfect Lover Sunday Crew. This is the limited edition one. It's red on red. Comes in black and navy as well. I had a black one actually in the wash. So yes, I love the red. It makes me feel a little bit spicy. Definitely kind of embodies the Lover Sunday energy for me. Could not wait to get these out again in time for kind of spring, summer. But this is the recycled windbreaker. I love it. Drawstrings, obviously got the embroidered Lover Sunday tags. Inside pockets. It's the kind of thing you could wear on a hike or you could wear like styled. It also comes in the navy. As a little drop, the colors work really well together and that brings me immense satisfaction. And for those asking about the I'm Romanticizing You phone cases in red and black, those are now available for iPhone 13, iPhone 13 Pro. If you're interested, everything will be live on loversunday.com by the time this video goes live. I also have Lover Sunday stickers. There is a few more products that I'm kind of going to drop in like 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe a Lover Sunday beach towel or towels in general. I feel like I'm kind of sponsoring myself today, but my actual sponsors for today's video are my lovely long-term partners, Squarespace. As you know, loversunday.com is hosted on a Squarespace website. You all know I highly recommend them for all of your website needs, blogs, e-shops, online portfolios for your work. If you're a creative, you have no idea where to start in terms of building a website and you don't want to hire an expensive professional to do it, then Squarespace is the platform for you. Design a very clean and professional looking website with their templates to guide you along, or just ask their 24/7 support team to get you moving. They've also got cool features like members only exclusive content, which will help you earn more money through your website. Definitely try it for yourself kind of gal. So if you're interested and you want to play around with it, you can get a 2-week free trial at squarespace.com/Tarmer. And if you ever want to push your site live in the future, you can use my code Tarmer at checkout for 10% off your future billing. So many of you guys have tried it, so thank you for supporting. But yeah, what has been up with you guys? Or you felt this at some point as well, but I feel like since 2022 started, it feels more like pre-pandemic life than it ever has. As outgoing as I have been, there's still a lot of aspects to this new normal that I'm kind of like a bit conflicted with. I have an intimate circle who I'm absolutely fine with hanging out with and have no qualms about. All of my kind of wider friend group and acquaintances, you know, people I would have went for coffee with and really enjoyed hanging out with, I kind of feel that resistance still of like not quite feeling safe to go fully out into the world yet. Sort of been feeling bad about it because a lot of my other actions, like going out dancing, I've no qualms about and are kind of contradictory. But then when it comes to actually nurturing some of those older friendships that I had, I'm still in that like, oh, it's a pandemic, like you can't see people mindset. It's really strange. It has had quite a strange effect on all of our brains. I'll be honest with you, like being so busy and active again, fun and exciting, but part of me also kind of misses the simplicity of my everyday sort of quieter routines and simpler routines that I had during the peak of all of this chaos. That's just pandemic Stockholm syndrome having me in a chokehold. Oh, the laundry's here. I feel like such a spoiled little brat getting my laundry delivered. It's one of those New York conveniences that I'm enjoying. Also been harboring a little bit of social media guilt, not even social media guilt, but just not feeling like I'm on top of all of my projects. Like we're getting there, but you know, when you're like throwing yourself so heavily into everything you do but you feel like you're going nowhere fast, it's been a little bit like that for me. But I feel like announcing Lover Sunday today is one step, balancing kind of having a bit more of a personal life and having more fun and taking some time out for myself to like enjoy life. Very work focused person. Like obviously you guys see like the finished product and you know, I try and keep my content like really effortless and not too work focused. Definitely feel guilty when I'm offline, and that really shouldn't be the case. So I've been a tad heartbroken realizing that my boyfriend only has 2 weeks here. I feel like I just introduced him into the vlog and 2 months has flown by. He finished his Canadian visa application, so he'll be heading to Vancouver in 2 weeks. His birthday is a week ahead of mine, 2 Libra babies. I am 30 in a couple of months, like I'm 30 in October. I feel like people always do something big for their 30th, whether it be like a big travel trip or a big party, and we've kind of been thinking about what we want to do. I don't know guys, I'm thinking of like celebrating kind of early and maybe going to Vancouver with him for the whole month of May. I think it'd be kind of fun. Like we're thinking of going over, finding him an apartment, like Vancouver content. Is that a vibe? Such a beautiful place. I'm thinking it could be kind of fun. And then we've both got Primavera Festival, 2 weeks of that in Barcelona in June. We'll be at in October. We might not get to spend our birthdays with our like closest friends. I'm thinking we might just treat that whole festival as a big kind of early celebration with them, as well as kind of a big travel trip all rolled into one. I thought I'll be taking 2 months off, but I'm thinking of basically taking a 2-month trip to Vancouver, straight to Barcelona, and then back to Ireland for a week or two, and then back to New York to be back in time for July, because I really do love summer in New York as well. Hello, welcome back to Tara's cooking shelf. I'm feeling just peak kitchen notions today. In the mood to show you how I make some home remedies with some very basic home ingredients you probably already have. Also preserving some veggies today. I've been so into like pickling, like pickled vegetables. Also this little mandolin slicer that I ordered off Amazon came, and I'm beside myself. First thing I want to make, because it's going to take like a couple of hours, like probably like 8 hours to marinate. It's kind of like a homemade holistic version. Cough syrup, expectorant. You're gonna need a red onion, honey, and 1 clove of garlic. That's it. Mush this garlic. In you go. Here is the consistency. Check on this later, and like when it's ready, the honey is going to be super runny.
6.5 hours later.
You can see it's really runny now, not thick at all like honey, but that is because the honey has now soaked up all of the allicin in the garlic, which is one of the really potent healing elements of garlic. Never followed up, but I put it back in the cute little honey container. Concoction is in there, but it should definitely last a couple of weeks, if not a couple of months in the fridge. I do 2 pickled recipes. Let me show you one I prepared earlier. I hope I don't spill this. Cabbage pickle from like half a head of cabbage that like was just not being used up. Oh my god, it actually smells amazing. I put like a good dash of garlic salt in there. Make pickled carrot ribbons. I'm gonna make pickled carrot ribbons, and pickled carrots are amazing for balancing out your estrogen and your endotoxins, especially at the start of your cycles. Throw it into your like salad bowls or your rice bowls, whatever. I'm recommending a lot of kitchen appliances today, but can I just say the KitchenAid brand potato peeler, a bit of carrot ASMR for you. The recipe I originally saw for this called for boiling water. The recipe I originally saw for this called for boiling water, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna spill it. 2 cups of water just because. I'm gonna have to make this vinegar stretch. 2 cloves of garlic going into this one, like, I don't know, a teaspoon of salt. Leave it cool down into the fridge. Third and final pickle of the day is going to be cucumber and white onion. Oh my god, they taste so good. Not gonna lie, I feel like it's Christmas. This with cheese and meats on crackers, and it is so divine. A cup of water seems to do these jars. Laying around, I put half a clove of garlic in each of these. About a teaspoon of salt again. Do have Mike's hot honey. 1.5 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons maybe, just to like help use it up, to be honest. Should have melted that honey before. Alright, I think I've literally used every spare empty vessel in the apartment that I could find. Wish you well on your pickle journey. Cabbage, the pickled carrots, some sushi rice, seaweed seasoning, cucumbers, of course that Asian honey barbecue, salmon. Beautiful mess she is. He is in the shower, which means it's one of the few times that I feel comfortable enough to just sit down and chat and talk one-on-one. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, my eyes are puffy AF from crying my eyes out last night. Such like heavy news everywhere lately, mixed with kind of a trigger that came up for me last night, like right before bed. It sent my head absolutely spinning. An emotional episode, and I thought I would talk about it. I generally do have a positive disposition, and I try and share that as much as possible on my channel, but you know, I'm gonna keep it real. If I'm going through something, I will always talk about it a little bit on Instagram as well, because I genuinely do feel like this is what it's all about, like genuine moments of connection and vulnerability. Resonates with somebody watching on their journey, then, you know, I don't really care how many times I have to mention it. I just felt myself getting choked up, and I felt myself weeping a little bit and like really getting choked up. I'm gonna try and keep it concise and kind of vague because it's very personal. Something really small and insignificant happened that kind of triggered my wider view and worries on the whole situation, and kind of like reignited all of my anxiety. Like, my boyfriend noticed that I was upset, and I kind of had the opportunity to like not talk about it and just like stay quietly weeping, like wait for it to pass. Throat and my throat chakra, I felt like it was screaming for me to just release it and let out some of the pain, you know? I usually deal with a lot of this stuff on my own. It's nice to have someone there, you know, to hold some emotional and physical space for me as I kind of aired my grievances. As it was grieving, it's one thing to grieve a situation or a person after it's passed, and then it's a whole other thing to slowly grieve something happening in front of you. Like, you're mourning before it's even happened. A lot of you feel like when you watch these videos in some way that I'm there for you, supporting you, but it's also the other way around. I know it's part of my journey and my own personal growth work, sharing my feelings, connecting with others. It brings me a lot of relief. So when I woke up this morning, I did a Michael Seeley meditation to kind of get myself a bit more grounded and settled again, get some like balanced energy going. But these are the small moments of self-work that get me to the place of like what you guys see. Like, when I talk about like self-help and positive mindset and all of that, it's because I've done these little difficult bits of work, and I've tried to address things, especially the last 2 years, as they've come up, in order to just lift that weight and become a lighter person, despite dealing with things that I can't necessarily change, and accepting that. Okay, he's done with his shower now. Lol, I just remembered I have a phone interview. Thank God it's a phone call. A little style piece for the New York Times. Never a dull day. Been a hot minute since I did a daytime outfit of the day, but just a quick look at what I'm wearing. I've got this old Victoria's Secret kind of lilac slip that I found at a Woke Vintage a couple of years ago. Could not be a better day for the windbreaker. Just a little cute spring summer layer. I'm absolutely in love, especially together with the purple. Kind of different, I don't know. Anyway, I am going to the coffee shop with Mans to kind of get inspired, change up the work environment, and come back and finish it here. But I feel like to get going and like working at a coffee shop. Okay, see you later. Ramen diaries, not something I make at home often, like other than basic, but we're really gonna give it a shot. We've got leeks on the go, we've got shiitake mushrooms on the go. Chaotic. A bit chaotic, did you say? It is a bit chaotic. Okay. Zoom in on the tofu. No, that's not giving for me personally. My non-alcoholic bevy on the go, thanks 3 Spirit. I've got a slight fear of mushrooms, so I hate touching them. The flavorful one. I make my life easier by pre-doing the tofu and the soft boiled eggs and like leaving them sit in an ice bath so they don't overcook, so that when everything else is ready, I'll crack them open and they should still be soft boiled on the inside. That's the plan anyways. Stay tuned to find out.
Mushrooms that don't look like mushrooms.
I will say I'm not a fan of the way you chop.
I'm just doing whatever, it's freestyle.
There's our leeks, garlic. I also and the white onion that I added afterwards.
Honey, sesame oil.
Honey, sesame oil and
goodness.
And a man to cook it.
Yes.
A nice man. I think that should have a lot of flavour. For you, something more in my life. Best addition to the kitchen. I've been mandolining everything. I'm taking the wrap for the terrible boiled egg. I gave him the nice one. So we're gonna do the model. We're gonna model off of this bowl, but yeah, we just got some seaweed seasoning. I kind of fried a tomato for extra umami, kind of like how they do at Ivan Ramen. Cooking, I have to say, we cooked together a lot and this was kind of stressful, but I'm hoping it was just a beginner's trial and error. Ooh, it's actually really good. Okay, that's actually so flavorful. My worst nightmare is having bland ramen, and this is so good. It's actually far better than the Ivan ramen we had recently. Hello, hello from a very girly version of me. Suzanne just sent me this dress, and it was like the perfect lightweight, easy summer dress. Like, the French know how to do an effortless piece of clothing. Like, this entire thing has no zips, just an elasticated waist, sits perfectly, and has this really pretty, like, open, loose back. I don't want to say I'm obsessed, but I am really liking this dress. It's so adorable. I feel like a little 40s housewife. So very aware it is Ramadan too. Ramadan Mubarak. Cute little group roast tonight, and we're on sides. So man friend made broccoli and mash with shallot and chive boursin in it. Oh my god. Any boursin soft cheese in your mash. Elevated. And then my side was my glazed carrots, which I'm obsessed with. They're looking a little dry because I did them a couple of hours ago. I boiled them to just about tender all the way through. Glazed them in butter and sugar. I got to have a good chat with you guys, share a bunch of food, just a feel-good vlog, hopefully, and I hope it puts you in a good, positive mood and mindset for your upcoming week, and whatever it throws at you. Know that by watching this video, connecting with this community on a kind of a metaphysical level, we can hopefully all tap into each other's good energy and good vibrations. As always, that really is the goal with these videos, is that you leave feeling better than when you left. Outside of the vlog, I got a chance to kind of do some grounding practices for myself this week, and I actually recorded a little 3-minute kind of healing frequency sound bath. I was just practicing and filming part of it for a campaign, a 1-minute version on Instagram, along with a really kind of long caption about how you can almost do an intuitive short 1-minute connection and grounding meditation practice with yourself. So if you need some guidance, I would reference the caption. Include kind of the longer 3-minute cut here to just wind out the vlog, help you relax for the week, at peace. You can even close your eyes and just like see what comes up, see how the sounds make you feel when your eyes are closed. But these sound bath sounds are known to be really healing on a cellular kind of physical as well as mental level. So I hope you enjoy. I'll see you all when I see you. Bye.